Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. At the time of this recording, which is September 26th, I will be heading out to Nashville, Tennessee to work on some stuff with my band Backhand Blue. Go give us a follow right here if you haven't already. And then shortly after that, I will be heading out to Europe to go fill in for a band on a European tour. For those of you that know, I started touring straight out of high school, so I've got a lot of touring experience as far as in the States go, but I've never been overseas, so I'm very excited for my first overseas tour. And if you happen to be located in one of these countries right here, come out and say what's up, catch a show. So in today's video, I'm going to break down what my rig is going to look like for this European run. So starting with what I'm using for my sound, obviously Amp Modelers was the no-brainer choice here. I am using the Fractal Axe-Fx 3 Mark I. This is going to be super easy to just get great tones every single night, have that consistency, and just chuck it in a flight case and send it on over to Europe. Now, normally when I'm using my Axe-Fx with my bands Backhand Blue and Through Fire, I've got everything mapped out in our live session to where it does all my switches and patch changes for me. So I just walk up on stage with my wireless and my guitar and everything happens and it's good to go. Now, in this case, since I'm filling in, I didn't have the chance to be able to go through the live session and do all of that work. So I'm going to be using a MIDI controller, and the MIDI controller that I'm going to be using is my Ground Control Pro. This is an older unit. It's not meant for Axe-Fx 3s. I was able to do some Reddit scrolling and found a way to make it work to change the scenes and the presets all at once. If you guys would like a dedicated video on that, if there's enough interest, let me know down in the comments. I'll make a video of how I did it. But I'm running my Ground Control Pro into a Mission Engineering Expression pedal, and that's living on a Gator Flight Cases pedal board. So pretty simple on that front. My Axe-Fx on this run is going to be handling all of my tuning changes as well. In just a moment, I'm going to show you what I'm taking for guitars. And we've got 4 different tunings on this show. We've got drop C sharp, drop D, drop B, and drop A. Obviously, I don't want to take 4 guitars over to Europe. That's a lot of guitars to take overseas. So I'm only taking 2 guitars, and I'm going to be doing all my tuning changes within the Axe-Fx itself. So that's what my rig is going to look like as far as amps and pedal boards go. Let's jump over to guitars. So my main guitar I am taking over is my limited PRS Sandblasted in white. This was the sandblasted run they came out with a few years back that was only limited to Europe. And I'm very thankful I was able to get my hands on one of these. They're amazing guitars. My number one priority with deciding what my rig was going to be for Europe was functionality and ease of use. These guitars are amazing. They're really stable. I've got the PRS locking tuners, which is going to make string changes a breeze. I've got the bare knuckle aftermaths as well, which just make this guitar sound monstrous. So this one was a no-brainer choice for me just because it's going to be super easy to be able to take this. I'm using 10 through 46 clear tone strings as well on this guitar, and this guitar is tuned to drop C sharp. As I mentioned, all the tuning is going to be taken care of in the pitch block. So I have this tuned in drop C just because I enjoy the tension and the string gauge. So the second guitar that I'm going to be taking over to Europe is my brand new PRS Sandblasted in red. This is the brand new Sandblasted line they just came out with a few months ago. These things are awesome. They're really stable, really sturdy. I've thrown on the PRS locking tuners and the D'Addario strap locks. This thing is just a workhorse. It sounds great. This is going to be my backup for the tour. Now, I'm not just taking these guitars over in just a random guitar case. I'm going to be using the Gator Guitar Vault, as you can see somewhere up here on the screen. I've used this thing for a while now. It's incredible. Great product, really protects the guitars, and obviously that's important when shipping them to the other side of the world. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video breaking down my fly rig for my upcoming European tour. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit subscribe, throw me a comment down below, and I'll see you all very soon.